Good morning. It is Saturday. I am recording a vlog because I want to just share with you guys our journey home. We are in the airport. We went through security. Oh my word. So actually in Ireland, if you're traveling back to the United States, you actually go through all of the security in the airport. So then when you get to the States, you kind of just walk off, which is not the case traveling from other airports. When we traveled home from Italy to, we stopped in Philadelphia a couple of years ago. You have to get your bags off of baggage claim and then go through security, scan everything, and then go through customs before they'll let you make your connecting flight. So actually we did all of that here. There's a pre-clearance, which took, I would say, an hour to get through the line, and we have US passports. So I can't imagine how long it would take if you have a non-US passport. We finally made it through, and we got coffee, because this is going to be a long flight. In case you don't know, the flight back across the Atlantic towards the United States is actually usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours longer than the flight this way because of the winds. You're going into the winds instead of away from them, so we'll be going slower. It'll take longer. We're going to Philly. We'll have an hour and a half layover, and then we're flying back home to Tampa. And I got some chips, and Josiah went to go get a sandwich because we didn't eat breakfast. We had the funniest taxi driver on the way here because he was telling us all about, he's been all over in America, and he was telling us that in this terminal, the last time he came through like 3 years ago, they only had one little cafe that sold muffins and coffee, and that was it. Now it's changed. They have 2 cafes that sell muffins and coffee and cold sandwiches. But that he told the airline attendants when they got on the plane that they had been so hungry they'd been waiting for 2 hours because they showed up really, really early to get through security, and then they didn't know that there was only just coffee and a muffin on the other side, so they didn't have any breakfast. And so the flight attendant gave them 2 breakfasts, and he said, yeah, we got 2 breakfasts, and then offered them a third, but they were too embarrassed because everyone in the other plane around them was looking at them going, why do you have so many breakfasts? And the flight attendant served them before anyone else. And it was just a delightful cab ride. So I am really, really sad to leave Ireland. I love it so much. I want to go to my library when I get home and check out some books on the revolution and their independence and also their mythology, because I'm just so fascinated by it. So we should be boarding soon. Our plane leaves in an hour and a half. We should be boarding pretty soon. They normally board international flights like an hour before at least because they're huge. And although we weren't originally sitting together, the nice lady who checked us in gave us seats next to each other. So it should be a nice flight. I'm gonna work on my blurred line sweater if I don't fall asleep first. So I'll check in later. It's Sunday. As you can probably tell, I stopped vlogging yesterday. Like after we got in the plane to, I can't even think, that's how tired I am. After we got in the plane on the way home from Dublin to Philadelphia. So basically we were on a plane from Dublin to Philadelphia where we had a stopover for an hour and a half. So that was a 7.5 hour flight, and then we had a 3-hour flight from Philly down to Tampa, where my brother picked us up from the airport. So I got a lot of crocheting done. I have almost an entire sleeve finished on my Blurred Lines sweater, which you will see. I have a little video of that. The only thing I didn't do was the cuff, because I really needed to try it on to think about the thumb hole placement, and it's pretty impossible to do that on a plane. So I started the other sleeve and got like, I don't know, an inch. And then we got home. My brother picked us up from the airport, which was really nice. We didn't have to take a taxi or an Uber because we're like 20 miles from the airport. So he picked us up, and then we stopped and had a funnel cake on the way home. Why, I don't know. He just wanted to get one. So we got home to our house probably at 7:30. I unpacked everything I could so that I didn't have to deal with that today. And then I was in bed at 8:30, and I was probably asleep by 8:40. Like, my husband came to bed at 9 p.m. and I was dead to the world. Like, it woke me up when he came in, and that was only 30 minutes later. So I slept all night until about 6, and then of course I got up, have a large coffee, and I am almost at work now. I just parked and I've got to go into work. I've got a bunch of classes to teach today, and it's Sunday, so Sunday is like my Monday because I work as a pastor. So yeah, Sunday's like a go day. So I have a lot of caffeine. I also ate McDonald's, which I never do. It usually makes me feel gross, but obviously we don't have any food in the house, and it's like the only thing open on the way to work in the morning. So we'll see if that makes me feel horrible later. I'm really hoping that I can, like, since I slept so long last night, that today won't be terrible. That this caffeine will kick in, like it'll hold me over until 1 p.m. when I leave to go home. And then I'm fingers crossed hoping that we will get to go see Venom today, because I have been dying to see that movie. It just came out, and we want to go with my brother and his girlfriend. So if we can get our schedules to align, and if I'm not completely asleep, then we'll go see Venom. I've read all the comic books, almost all of the Venom comics. I love Venom. I think he's like the Punisher, which is my favorite, probably my favorite comic book character. He's kind of an anti-hero, and I'm super, super excited. And I really like Tom Hardy. So hopefully I'll be able to do that and maybe get a little bit more work on my Blurred Line sweater in. Fingering weight sleeves, you guys, no joke. They take so long, but it's so worth it. It's so beautiful. So I just wanted to pop in. I don't know how, like, fascinating this vlog is going to be. It's just like me talking a little bit and then like seeing our snacks and the plane. But I wanted to let you all know that I got home safely. Thank you so much for watching these vlogs, for commenting and being so excited about my vacation. It really felt like I was taking all of you along with me, and it was super awesome, and it just fills my heart with so much joy. And so, I don't know, I think this is the end of the vlogs for me. I'm not gonna keep doing Vlogtober. My life is pretty boring on a normal basis, so you just see me like going to work. But it was awesome to be able to vlog on this trip to the UK and to Ireland, and it'll be truly a trip that I will never, never forget, and I already want to go back. Like, I really, really want to go back already. So, thanks for watching. I love all of you, and I will check back in later with another podcast episode soon. See you later. Bye.